Eating like a Mediterranean has been linked with lower levels of inflammation, and that could mean lowering your risk of cancer. In fact, evidence shows a Mediterranean diet can have positive effects on your health. And now, cooking like a Mediterranean has never been easier. Here to show us how is dietitian Paula Gallagher with Giant Eagle and Market District and Chef Brian Lovelace with Cancer Support Community. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Paula, let's start with you. Why is the Mediterranean diet so much more healthy for us, and why should we be eating more of it?
So the Mediterranean diet is based on a plant-based diet. So when I say the word diet, don't think of a diet in the negative. Think of in the positive. It's just a lifestyle. So we have the American diet and we have the Mediterranean diet. So this diet is based on very lean meats, lean protein sources, an abundance of fruits and vegetables, and then whole grains. So when we start to think of Mediterranean in the holidays, we can think of what's in season right now that relates to the Mediterranean diet.
Okay, and you have two examples of what's in season right now. What's the first?
So we're going to start with Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
So Brussels sprouts are a cruciferous vegetable. So cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage and cauliflower have all been studied extensively in cancer research, and some research indicates that only 3 servings of cruciferous vegetables per week can slow the rate of prostate cancer growth.
Wow. So, Brian, we know Brussels sprouts are really, really good for us, but when I think of Brussels sprouts, my mouth does not water.
I see.
Okay, so you need to help us. How can we cook Brussels sprouts where it tastes delicious?
I think most people cook cruciferous vegetables too long.
Okay.
So the way I like to cook them is either slice them down the middle and then put them in a baking pan and cook them at 400 degrees in an oven with a little olive oil and salt and pepper. Or you can even braise them in a skillet on the skillet top. Make sure that they're brown on the bottom, and then put a little water in and the lid on, and and when they're fork tender, they're delicious.
And you're saying olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's all we need.
That's all it needs.
Well, that's simple enough.
Sure.
All right. Paula, what about pomegranates? You tell us that's the next one.
Yeah, pomegranates are in season right now. You're going to find them in your local Giant Eagle. And a lot of people just don't know what to do with pomegranates.
Yeah.
They go for buying these seeds, which is perfectly fine, or the pomegranate juices. But we have a pomegranate today here that we wanted to show you how to seed it. It's super easy, but they are a little bit messy. So this is the non-messy way. So we just cut it in half and then cut it in quarters. And you just need a bowl of water. So all you do is you turn it upside down in the bowl of water and you start to press inwards. And you can see all the seeds start to come out on the bottom.
I have to ask, why the water?
So that's so it doesn't splash up against you, because the pomegranate juice is splashing into the water and not on your clothes.
Oh, very good.
Pomegranates are intensely red, and
yes.
that juice gets on you if you don't do it this way.
So you would just keep going along the flesh, and then all you have to do is scoop out the seeds, and they're ready to go.
And you get this.
Okay, and what is that, Brian? Tell us, what do we
These
do
are
with...
So the interesting thing about pomegranate seeds is this is all you need. They don't have to be cooked, they don't have to be squished or anything. And we have a compote of cranberry sauce here that we thought you might want to use for the holidays. So you can add them just like that. You can also add them on top of a salad, but they can be both sweet and savory. We can put this on top of a nicely grilled piece of salmon.
Wow.
And we can also, if it's dessert, put them atop of some French madeleines and have a really delicious dessert.
It looks delicious, and it looks really elegant, too. Your Thanksgiving spread will look so gorgeous.
Yes, and pomegranates are really great. They've been shown to help decrease heart disease and plaque buildup in arteries. And they've also been studied extensively in cancer research as well. So really, it's a win-win by eating pomegranate seeds.
Very good. Now, Brian, what about the rest of our Thanksgiving meal? Help us. How do we keep it healthier?
Think whole grains.
Whole grains.
Which we've been saying to people for 10, 15, 20 years now. But just substituting whole grain bread for the white bread that you would normally use in stuffing.
Okay.
Or substituting healthy oils, such as these olive oils, instead of the normal vegetable oil. Makes a lot of sense.
It makes a big difference in our health.
And cut back a little bit on the butter, but not too much.
Oh, the butter's so good.
You need that flavor.
Yeah, you need the flavor. Okay, so cut back a little bit.
Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Paula, real quickly, you talk about meats, and we need to cut back on those a little bit. We just heard in the news that they can hurt our health in a big abundance. What do you suggest?
Yep, so the Mediterranean diet is high in lean protein. So that's also things like nuts and seeds and beans, and kind of stepping back away from so much meat. seafood is really high in the Mediterranean diet as well. So really aiming for lean sources of non-meat proteins and then seafood as well.
Great. And as always, you can find all new recipes from Giant Eagle Market District and Cancer Support Community on NBC4i.com. Thank you both for helping us eat healthier this Thanksgiving.
You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you.